And we are back. Hopefully you should be able to hear me because I always, I don't know, I never trust my hotkeys. Ah, Jesus, you were right inside of my ear, weren't you, greasy? Right, well now, I'm not entirely sure where we want to go. I mean, we've been to Sublight, I want to go to the corporate place, and then there's engineering. And then there's this place down here as well. I don't even know where this leads. The back base. It's an entire transition, so I don't want to go there yet. That's probably where we'll go last. Hello. Oh, it's our little man. I have not seen this man. I've never seen the man in my life. I sort of maybe promise.
Hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Sounds good to me, Pavati.
Would be more content sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
They call you the walking mustache, and that's your mustache? This is a disappointment. I'm gonna break. Oh, requires this password to unlock. That's rare. I'm normally able to break into whatever the hell I want. I can even picklock the corporate base. If these arseholes weren't around, that is, but I wonder. Yeah, that does not please them very much. What about this one? Does it take less time?
Mine's playing tricks on me.
Very much upsets him. Let's not do that. All right, Udom. We gotta talk.
You were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has
I am not, am I?
happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Why does everyone love this guy? I'm gonna wring your neck, your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship. No, we're not gonna upset this guy. Alex is dead. We gotta be honest, right?
No, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Was he that good of a guy? And we can immediately just say, forget him. No, I'm sorry for your loss, buddy.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Let me just quickly check if you guys can hear me on stream. One sec. Yeah, okay, I did it good. I am smart at streaming suddenly. Right, what was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship.
And he was just killed. He seems so important to so many people, and he was just crushed at the start of the game with no fanfare at all.
I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Let's make this dude like us. Yeah, he sure did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I crushed him into tiny little pieces. He died in an escape pod accident. Why would I say he was eaten alive by feral canids? That seems like a worst way to go. Yeah, he died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
That's a good idea. I'm surprised there wasn't a way I could give him, like, all the horrible details in our first one. Again, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places.
Much more exciting than
I've
you.
removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you... Alex never mentioned a Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now?
We've doomed the walking mustache.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I know where to find Phineas Wells just immediately. No. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts.
I know you're corporate, but you seem like an okay guy.
Long way. It's, well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Unfortunately, I'm not dumping him there. I can't tell you where he is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I'd just like to drown myself, but we can't all have what we want, buddy. I wanted to ask you something else. We'll talk about Jesse later. I thought a minute ago you were like, please leave, and I just like, yeah, let's talk forever. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these
underarms
conditions?
are damp!
Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Well, can you get me into Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
This guy! What do you do here? So no.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
How many more big words do you know? No would have done it. And that's a crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Why did you say it in such a horrible way? Please stop. Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large?
You terrify me.
Impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
But I hate peace. To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping officers on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
I'm starting to like you less and less. Back to my other questions. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Jesus! Yeah, that ain't happening. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract. And an in right next to each other is hard to say. Yes, I'm a persuasive genius. Let's go.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Way I see it, she doesn't have much choice. I want to change my mind. I didn't know what an indenture contract was.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I should have cleared it. I'm a bad man. Hey Siri, what's an indenture contract?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is an indenture contract. Check it out.
So that would be... Oh, I believe it's if you work. It's one of those things where you work for free until like a debt is paid off. I could be incredibly wrong. I'm just skimming through here. Oh, and it's full of interest. Oh, we've really screwed her over. We have crippled this poor little thief. Oh, we were meant to do her a favor and then she'd owe us, but I've done her bad. How do I do? Can I be like... Oh, I wanted to be like, fuck. I wanted to change my mind here. I wanted to change what we've said. Now, you know what?
Got it.
Can I pick this lock from a mile away? No.
What do you think?
You didn't like that, did you? Did I even quick save? I did, right? I'm not that stupid. How far back is it going to put me? Please, 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 please tell me I'm not the biggest idiot ever. Ah, thank you. Unless...
How do you do?
Yeah, okay. Thought this might have been right back to when we first came here when I tried it before. We're fine, we're fine. I sorted it bad. We made the board happy. I didn't want to make the board happy. I fucking hate the board. It's Companion Quest 2. Oh, Ellie doesn't particularly like Jessie. Maybe Jessie will be fine with this. She just owed her a favor. That's all. The Empty Man tracked down Reginald Cheney. Introduce Pavati to Junlei. Find an acid steeper in Roseway. Can't do that yet. And talk to Ellie. Solution vital. Find Irian on Scylla. Can't do that yet. View distress signal recording on your ship. Can't do that yet. Search for clues. We're fine. It's time to go and introduce Pavati and hopefully not get her stuck here forever. Really, really, really don't want Pavati to be like, hey, it would be way better for me to stay here and learn under this girl instead of being on your ship, because that would suck. I really like you, Pavati.
And an old Yakita 3.7? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
What are you talking? Isn't Yakita our ship? What here is a ship? You mean the computers? Sure, hello, Edna. Can I talk?
Good lord, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with the camera.
We got an engine, we got a workshop! What did I actually want to... Yes, I wanted to get our new... If I can find it. Our new shoddy to be actually decent. So let's install a mod on you, shall we? Quiet muzzler? Yeah, I don't think a stealthy shotgun is a particularly good idea, but I like how there's a stat for noise range. That is a really, really cool one. Oh man, now I want a sniper and shove a fucking... Oh, that'd be so cool. What do we got? A fun times barrel crit damage, you know what? Sounds good to me. I hope I'm not being stupid by putting mods on everything. We had a shock shoddy, didn't we? So we'll have a shock on this one as well. It looks cool. I like that it goes all blue. It looks good. It looks dumb. I really don't like that thing we've shoved on the end of it, but I mean, it's going to do extra damage, right? It's going to do crit. Oh, and it looks really cool with ADS. I guess I'll tinker with it a little bit too. Where are you, buddy? Yeah. It's not going to cost us very much either. 25 damage. A little more. 280. Ah, oh, 240 bits. It's a 308 DPS weapon now, and I'm not spending any more money on it yet, because I imagine we'll soon find a replacement anyway. Am I being watched? I can't tell, but we have some stuff. I will not complain about that. I love getting more junk I can sell, no matter how useless it might be. Hello, weapon parts. Dual ring, big cartridge, Adreno, some really good shit here. Well, not good shit, but I mean, this place is just... I loved coming here, like this space station in general, because we've been able to restock so much. What's your name? Song Jiang. And Private Taylor. Hold on, aren't you the guy who got trapped that I rescued? I think you are. Let's talk.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
That's the exact same thing you said before. I wanted you to say something new. But I guess no one else here does. Well, I guess I'll put away my gun now. I wanted to look at it in all its new modded glory, but we didn't gain all that much.
On a sub-level.
You're just a fucking NG. What are you gonna do to me? Leave me alone. Ugh. I love all the dissection diagrams and weird shit they've got going on. It's cool. You can't see me here, surely, right?
Hey, that's against regulation. What do you think you're...
I took everything before then just persuading her out twice. No! The one thing I actually wanted is the thing I didn't get. Oh, but she was walking the other way. Groundbreaker reputation decreased. Fine, fine. I'll stop stealing everything you own. Whatever. I mean, it's like the one locker I wasn't able to rob here. That's fine with me. And I imagine I should be able to pickpocket that leader here. Oh, she's noticing. She's noticing the fingers on her arsehole. Come on! Junlei's keycard. Fuck yeah. I mean, she probably absolutely needs that, but I also need it. Didn't notice that. Still don't know what the bypass shunts do because we very, very rarely get to hack anything, but I'm sure it's a useful thing. So can I hack into your terminal? You ain't gonna mind, right? Daily checklist. Blah, 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 blah. You can do this, Junlei. Oh, she's sweet. Personal files, Black Bays. I want to know what they are. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the Mardettes they're free to flush out McRed and his outlaws. They're so knotted up, seeking warrants and paper justifications that they want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys. Not my job. Promenade status. Morale has dipped 18% since Mod and Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Aw, poor guy. I love him. Found another listening device in my office. Thing was the size of a toss ball, with a cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the auto-mechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. And sprout infestation at the rest and go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again. I swear by law I'll lock her in a stall. Oh, airlock her stall, sorry. Right, messages. You Bedford, my dear lady. The implications of your accusations cause my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding for what is a board liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiations table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. Udon Bedford, certified liaison. An obstructionist. From Tennyson to Bedford, okay. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts. Again! Even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed an activity from your office. Chose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin? Or are you pulling the ship for fun? Yeah, I mean, he could have just been eating a frog, Junlei. I mean, I don't like the dude as much as you do, but seems a little unnecessary to accuse him of that immediately. Glad I got this keycard, though. We could steal everything from the one person keeping the station afloat. Isn't that an amazing idea? Everything's gonna fall apart now. What do we got here? Thinking shit. Well, I might as well sell it later. Weapon parts, hell yeah. I don't know what you need those for. Engineer lady. Whatever. Weapon parts, armor parts. Hemorrhoid bananas. Some money? Is that all you've got? I had to pickpocket a key card for this, and we've gained very, very little. Unless that money was way more money than I thought, but it didn't look like much. Have I relooted this? There's a book here. Steal the modern steel wrench new. Okay. Is that junk or a consumable or what? Is there a way to search your inventory? This might look nice in one of the crew rooms on the Unreliable. Well, you can have that, can't you, Pavati? You want to talk about it? Can't talk to anyone, apparently, except Junlei. Let's talk.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends.
You were so much younger than I expected. What the fuck?
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm surprised. Strike. Nice place you got here, chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Exactly.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Oh, I'm sure I'll only make about 6. Copy that, chief! Maybe. I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
That's actually not what I'm doing. Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch. Shall I say just passing through? I'm gonna say just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. You see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board,
right.
huh?
I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person. But if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Well, how do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Me too. Maybe I can help.
You've got my attention.
What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
I was tempted to say about Pavati, but I don't want her to leave. This ship is a family business then, huh?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from Chief Engineer to Captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition in command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
That was a joke, Captain. I really do.
It absolutely was, you idiot.
Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Vardy could always help.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Oh, we have been everywhere, don't you worry. Back to my other questions.
You got my attention.
Heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Yeah, but what if it means the death of all your fucking inhabitants? No! Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bay? That's part of your own goddamn ship! Why would you buy it if it's literally inside your own ship? Excuse me? Got it. I'll take care of that right now, or... How do you know that the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets. Just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time. And her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Or maybe you should upgrade them, because, you know, they're 80 years old. I know where the back bays are. What's the catch?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now.
Can we try to sort this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
But I love violence. No, we will try and go diplomatic, because I love that shit. Have you tried sending anyone else down?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
I bet.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
You really didn't have to say that to my face, girl. Flash a rude gesture with both hands. None taken. Why so protective?
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
But it's their job, woman. You can't get these parts anywhere else.
Been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
And negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
I'll get you those parts in the back, please.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Good for us, huh?
Carry on.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk. I forgot to tell Pavati to talk to you, didn't I? No, what the fuck
Speak
you
your mind.
You don't need to bend over for me. Just want you to talk to my girl here. Thank you, Pavati. You wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge her to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silently Pavati, don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry.
She's great.
I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Pavati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Yay!
Now,
we are friends!
There are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay, well good luck, girl. I'll see you soon when I come back with your parts. Happiness is a warm spaceship. What's that? Yeah, fix the radiators. I will try. Solution vital, that's that. Who goes there? We could do that. And new parts. So, we gotta hunt a dude down. Hey, what are we doing with this again? Just a nav key. Huh? Okay. Little confused. So what I'm going to quickly do is we are going to go and talk to Ellie. I feel like we should probably tell everyone what's been going down. We got a few quests to turn in. Most of them are off-world, actually, but this one we could definitely do. I feel like if you're a new companion, I would do anything to replace the idiot fucking Reverend. Hello, girl.
At least you finally got your chance to square our debt.
What is wrong with your nose? I've never seen it this up close.
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Aww.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
And I get $1,000. Fuck yeah. Watch yourself while I'm gone. Was that a good thing to say? I don't know. It sounded kind of threatening.
Through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Yep, a constant string of debts.
I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Sounds a lot more useful than the Reverend. Are you joining my crew? Groundbreaker now agreeable. Good. Are you saying you work for me because I helped you? Just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Yay,
but
I'm
we can
competent.
say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Well, what exactly did Jessie do for you, anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And,
as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jessie hadn't picked it off.
So you outrun a corpse. Well done. I'm very proud of you. Welcome to the team. No, she saved your life, huh?
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
You really don't like owing people,
like
huh?
People touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Vic and Max, I'll catch up with you on the ship later.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Where's Max going anyway? Oh, Max has disappeared into the void, god damn! And we have leveled up, which means we even get perks. What was it I wanted to do? Was it sneak? I don't remember. I had something particular in mind. And now I don't remember what it was. Oh man, we get... Oh no, it's my helmet that does that. Alright. I don't know what we want to upgrade. Our engineering's fucking awful. But Ellie gives us a boost too. Leadership is always good. I like my stealth abilities, I like my dialogue abilities. They're my favorites. Look how terrible we are at guns. How the fuck are we even capable of shooting? Alright, human cower chance. When a human cowers, you gain armor. I mean, I only really wanted to go up for the skill check. But I mean, I guess the rest of it's important. We can improve our crouch move speed, which I guess is kind of cool. Or we can get Persuade to 80. And then boost all our tech skills. Yeah, okay. We want to be a genius, right? That's what we're going with. We're a charismatic, fucking intelligent god. And that's what I want to lead with. I like that. And everyone else is leveled up too. I didn't expect that one. Base armor rating, kind of want to improve that, I guess. Companion crit chance is nice. Up in durability loss, yeah, I don't like that it goes down so fast. But the fact that we're trading out weapons so often at the moment is nice. So I guess we don't need it immediately. Base health. I might just improve our health. Why not, I guess? Companion crit chance is nice, though. There's a lot that's nice here. Ah, now we've unlocked tier 2 perks as well. Extra carrying bows from the shit from companions. 10 in dialogue skills. I will absolutely pick that up. Bonus to shit. Consumable weight. Health restored per kill. That's nice. Movement speed during that. Ah, some of this is so cool. Ah, I love this. Some of these are great, man. I bet level 3 perks are even better. I'm not even going to look at them yet. I like them to be a surprise. What do we got here then? Extract mods in the field. Kind of cool. But I'd also like you to be a bit tougher. Oh, you're still using that gun? Man, I haven't upgraded you in a very long time, huh? Extract mods. Oh yeah, we can do multiple, can't we? I guess you can have both eventually.